Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you a few more things that we've done on the camper, and so let's go down and have a look, see how that turns out. Catch you soon. I'm off. Right, just to give you a heads up, we removed all the decals, those stripes off the side, because they were looking pretty old and tattered, and the end result was a nice smooth, clean looking cab on the back. In the inside, I decided to take the seats out because I wanted to check how the state of the floor was. This involved removing the seats and, of course, taking out all those seat belt fittings. And we actually replaced one of the seat belts entirely, put a new one in. And yeah, so I took all the fittings out of there, and lo and behold, when we stripped the vinyl back, we found that it was actually in perfect condition. There was no rust to be seen, so yeah, pretty happy about that. So I ended up, after seeing it was in perfect condition, gave it a nice clean up, as you can see there, and then proceeded to put all the coverings back. So yeah, that's the end result. A little bit of rust repair on the outside, one in each corner at the back tail light, which we treated from inside and out, and gave it a full repaint on that as well. So pretty good result, really. And just having a look from the passenger side, it's all done, all nicely taken back. So just got to do that little bit to finish off, then we'll mask it up and give it some etching primer. And here we are. It's had one coat, needs another one. Just put the wipers back temporary, but you can get an idea of just how good it's turned out. Well, there you go. I'm sorry I'm a bit yellow, but something to do with the lights here. That's the camper. Now, we actually bought it from Hastings and brought it up to Auckland, and it travelled really good. So what I've done to document everything is I created this little folder book there, and I'm just going to go through a few things we've done already since buying it. Now, the very first service, we carried out just a general lube, change engine oil and filter, check and clean air filter element, so it's general service, remove radiator, fan, crankshaft, pulley, drive belts, etc. And done the cam belt, redone the timing, etc. There was an idle speed set, removed rocket cover and leaky rocket cover gasket. Clean services, new water pump was also done at the same time with the cam belt. Cooling system refilled and bled, and antifreeze added to the cooling system. Worn drive belts replaced and adjust to suit. Also, we had the brakes done, so we've had the front brakes done. There's some calipers that were sticking, not releasing, so they removed the front caliper, stripped and inspect, cleaned all parts as required. Procure and fit new caliper parts, refit brake calipers, braking system, etc. as you do. And also the rear brakes were done as well. And they were just cleaned, basically, nothing much to do there. There was something else that we did. Oh, we put a new brake booster in. Even though we tested it the way that they show on YouTube, where you put your foot on, pump it and put your foot on it and then turn the key and it should go down to the floor to say that it's working okay. It was doing all that. That was fine. But what was happening was there was a tiny little pinhole of rust and in the actual booster itself, so it didn't detect that. So we replaced that and did the clutch as well by replacing the I think it was a slave cylinder. Yeah, clutch slave cylinder. So we've done that as well. So that's where we're up to, and that's all documented in this book. Now, what we're going to do next is do some projects on the camper van, and we'll take you along with us. And as I start to do projects as well, I'm going to look for your comments, etc., and see how that goes as well. So join us and see how we get along with this camper van. The object is, I'm going to make it into something that's really nice and retro looking. So we've got to do the body, the underneath, everything's going to be done on this camper van, and inside we're going to change the way it looks, and hopefully we'll be happy with it. So anyway, we'll catch you on the next video. Cheers. Now I've got to turn this thing off somehow. There it is, right there.